In the other hand, in the cities we see overcrowded uh, towns with a lot of people, traffic congestion,
Yeah.
a lot of noise. But um, but economically, I think countryside are cheaper,
Yeah.
and in let's uh, let Mohsen talk about.
Why? What's the problem?
Because some hour ago I have some issues and I can concentrate now. Let me uh, find myself
Okay, no problem.
in a
I got
minute.
you.
Yes.
I got
Thank
you.
you. Thank.
Okay, take it easy. So, Mohsen,
Yes.
you live in one of the best cities in Iran, and
Thank you.
you can talk about this topic very well, I guess.
But at first I say that I'm not ready for this topic. I just now understand the topic. But
Why,
if
Mohsen?
you want to,
Aren't you on our Telegram group?
yes, but I do not check I have noise. Do you have any noise or just me?
Yes, we have. Dear Russia.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good night. We have some noise from your side. Please fix that.
Okay, wait, I come.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes. As I said, if we want to compare urban life versus rural life, I myself prefer urban life because I have the reverse of my voice. But as I said, I myself prefer urban life because of facility that have been provided for urban people.
Yeah.
And but in a village they have relaxed. But in a village, the people who live in a village or town or a small city, they have a relaxed life, good weather, no uh, mm, uh, mm, uh, crowded, no traffic or something like that. But live in a big city, they have a lot of opportunity, a lot of things to achieve. And this is my opinion about these two. But if I to be concentrate on Shiraz, it's a very good city with a I don't know Hungarm in English, but if
Hospitable,
translated,
with hospitable people.
yeah, they are, but they are good people and they like traveling a lot. All of the Shirazian people spend their free time in a park or near the river or going to Takht Jamshid, I don't know, Hafiz Tom, Sadi Tom's, or a lot of place to visit.
Yeah.
And this is why what I like about my people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is exactly true. Can you tell us about some historical places and their atmosphere? They're really great. I think whenever I go to Hafizia, I feel really great. And, I think the atmosphere is really positive.
Yeah. The atmosphere is really positive. Every people who travel to Shiraz, they have their own goals. Some people travel for a culture. Some people like to see an professional complex, and it depends to your goal. Some people.
It depends on. It depends on your goal.
Yes. Some people like literature, so they came to the Hafezia or Saadiye or I don't know, Khaji Kermani, and a lot of places. Some people like in historical places. And they travel to Takht Jamshid. And some people like I forget a mazhabi in Persian, in English.
Religious.
Yeah, religious, and they go to Shah Cheragh, and some people like I don't know, a historical again, like I forget the name of my own places. I forgot the name of this place, but as I said, every person have their own hobbies. So they came and see their what they want to say to see.
Yeah, exactly. So you said that you yourself prefer the urban life, and you think that it is better.
Yeah, of course.
Our friend Mehran said something about traffic congestion, which is a really, really important problem in Karaj and in Tehran. Whenever I came to Shiraz, it was on holiday. For example, it was in Nowruz, or other holidays, which I cannot, you know, judge. So, and I don't know about your traffic congestion. Is there anything like this in Shiraz or not?
There is a traffic in Shiraz, but it's a light, not as much as Tehran.
So you don't have any problem about this matter?
No, no, the traffic is not so heavy in Shiraz, so we can um, be ready for we can قابل تحمل. I don't know, but in English,
tolerable.
Yes, tolerable. We can tolerate it.
You can stand. You can tolerate that, or you can stand that. Stand or tolerate. Both of them are synonymous. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, Mehran, are you better right now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, can you talk?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Let me talk about the villages near Arak. Arak is an industrial city, and the villages around us are not that much good. I don't like them. But I mean, for example, villages near Arak, or villages near Saudi, or villages near Rasht are completely different from each other. Villages in the north of Iran are much more better than villages in, for example, heart of Iran. And I wanted to know about villages around Tehran. And if you like, you can compare the northern villages and the other villages.
The main problem in villages and some villages that you talk about is the range of facilities are tight. I don't know, are low, and if you want to live in village, you don't have opportunity to get better job, and the future for you is sometimes hazy. I don't know what's the right word, but the stillness or the people in the village are more comfortable and more relaxed because the community uh, is smaller and they know each other.
Exactly.
You know, they know each other, and one generation after another, they know exactly who live there, where, and I prefer to live in the village. You know,
You prefer to live in the villages?
yes, it's very important for me that the silence, you know, the
Silence.
overcrowded. Yes, silence the city, the town. I think the traffic and overcrowded are the most problem in cities, and facilities do not uh, fill the gap.
Yes. Yes, I got your point. You say that it is good that people in the villages know each other, but many of them don't like this situation, and they say that, for example, people are nosy about each other's life, and it's not easy to live. If you were there, how would you cope that with this problem? You know, they are not satisfied with their privacy situation. How would you cope?
I
You said that you prefer to live in villages, but how would you cope with that problem?
I think this problem is unsolvable in the village. You have no choice to deal with that because you can't choose who live with who who be your neighbor. Was just tolerate that. You know? I don't see any solution.
There's no solution for that. Yeah,
Yes, absolutely not.
maybe. You said that you're 30 years old.
30, yes.
30. You even prefer to live there at the age of 30 or no, for example, at the age of 60, 70?
At any time, if I can go there, I want to go there.
Oh, but you can't go because of your job.
I can't go because I don't have enough money to buy a piece of land and build my own home. So I must work and gather money, save money to reach my goal.
Very good. So your goal is buying a house in a rural area?
Yes, in a rural area, I prefer in the middle of jungle.
Very good. It's a really unique idea.
Yes, I
Uh,
love peace
Most
and quiet.
most of young people prefer to go to live cities, big cities. Most of young people like excitement. Um, yeah, am I
I'm
right?
not like, yes, of
You
course.
are unique.
No, I'm not unique, but I prefer to live quietly and I prefer be alone.
Uh-huh. Very good. Thank you very much. Great. Dear Russia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you are there.
Yes.
Maybe your headphone is not good. Yeah? Or is it good?
It's good, but and I put it, but I don't know what's the noise. It's not for me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you very much. Dear, you speak a little bit loud. Could you please slow down a little?
It's good now?
Yeah, it is better right now. Thank you very much. Okay, Rasha, tonight we're gonna talk about living in cities or villages. Which one is better in your opinion, and what are your reasons?
I think a city is better because there is big and how can I say?
Why cities are
I
better? Why cities are better?
Because there is so many, for example, shops. There is so many fun.
Yeah, there are a lot of shops. You can have a lot of fun
Yes,
in cities. Yeah,
yes,
you have a lot of
yes,
entertainments.
yes, and I have so many friends in cities, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Just this.
So you don't like to live in villages?
No, I don't.
You know, the air is really polluted in cities like Tehran or Karaj, but the weather is really clean in rural areas. So, um, isn't it better to live in villages because of the clean air, because of fresh air?
In no, I don't like it. I but it's difficult. Is someone like it, someone don't like it, but I don't like it because I how can I say? I'm not good here. I think city is better and but you're right, but is city better? I think city is better
You
for
want to
me.
say generally, cities are
Yes.
better. Thank you very much. Okay, great. Mohsen, have you ever lived in any other cities rather than Shiraz, or no? You have lived there for your whole life.
No, I live in most of the city of Iran.
Oh, very good.
Like I live in Gatsaran, one of the city of Kohkiluya and Boiramat for near 10 years. I lived in Lurestan for 2 years, Hamadan 1 year, Rasht 2 years, and in Shiraz near 15 years.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know. I think it's yeah.
So if
Most
I
of
if I if
my
I
time.
calculate that, you're 40 years old.
No. I'm 29, but I live in these cities for my universities, and so
Ah.
I spend half of my life in the other cities.
Mm. Why were you living in Gachsaran?
My family was born in Gatsaran, so it's I don't know, you know this city or not, but this city.
I've just heard about that, and I've heard
Uh,
it's a small city and doesn't have any facilities. It doesn't
it's a
have
small.
a lot of facilities.
Uh, I don't know about the facilities of this city right now, but in this city there are a lot of petroleum and gas station and And this is Yatsan is a small city, but I lived because of my parents in this city.
You liked that city?
I loved all the city of Iran, but most of my no, let's say I like Rasht more than other cities because this city is enjoyable for me because of the rains in this city. But yeah,
Yeah,
this is my reason
no,
for.
Mohsen, you are so smart. You answered my next question. I wanted to ask you which one is the best, in your opinion, and you answered and said Rasht is the best one. No, but it is really great that you have experience living in different cities. Rasht, Hamadan, Shiraz, all of them are great.
With different culture is so suitable experience for me.
Mm. And were you studying? Where you were studying?
My master in Rasht and my bachelor in Shiraz.
Oh, very good. What was your major?
Electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering. Great. Thank you very much. Mehran, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Very good.
You don't have my picture, my
No, I
video?
don't. I just have your voice right now.
But I see you.
So maybe there is a problem
Me too.
with my Skype because I don't have Russia's image. I don't have Mehran's image. No problem. Mehran, okay, have you ever lived in any other cities rather than Karaj?
Yes, I lived in Tabriz and Tehran. Just said Tabriz and Tehran.
You were a student in Tabriz?
Yes, I was a student, and in the first era of my life, when I was 6 years old, we came to Karaj. At first, we were in Tehran. Then we came to Karaj, and then I went to the Tabriz for getting bachelor degree, and my major is electronic too, Mr. Mohsen.
Very good.
And it's a very difficult major.
No compare or major with other majors.
Yes, exactly. And Tabriz is a very nice city, very big city, and I love that city, especially their food are great, and the other thing is the hospitality. Hospitality is very, very great. Very great, absolutely great. Excuse me. And I love that city. The only problem is nationality. They are too proud. They are too proud, and they don't. They are some kind of racist.
Exactly. I wanted to ask you this. You said that they're really hospitable, and but I've heard that they treat Turkish the best, not the others. They get along. I've heard that they get along well with Turkish people, not with Fars people.
Yes, because I am Turk
Oh, you are
somehow.
Turkish?
Yes, I'm Turkish somehow, and they got my back because of that.
I heard that the master of the University of Tabriz teach in Turkish. Is it true?
No,
They
it's
speak
not.
Turkish?
No, it's not true. But this is very funny. We laugh a lot because the professors start to speak Farsi, but in the middle of the class they forgot and changed to Turkish. And it's just fun, you know.
Yes. Electrical in Turkish is so awkward that they change the speaking from Persian to Turkish. What an atmosphere!
Yeah, and I think Farsi people are not comfortable, may not be comfortable there. And the professor says it's your problem. It is your problem. You have to learn Turkish. Yeah, I
Absolutely, yes,
guess I guess it is like this.
yes.
Thank you. Dear Rasha, have you ever lived in any other cities rather than Karaj?
Just Tehran, and because I'm born there,
You were, I was. You say
and
I was born there. I was born.
I was born there, and then I came to Karaj, and
Which one is better?
no,
Which one is better?
Tehran,
Tehran is
I
better.
think.
You like
Yes,
Tehran more than Karaj, yeah?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Mohsen, you tell me, have you ever been to rural areas in the north of Iran?
Yeah, rural.
Rural
I
areas.
live in no, but just I lived in a rural for my holidays, near 2 or 3 weeks, not more than this time.
Yeah, because I want to compare rural areas in north of Iran and rural areas, for example, in Iraq. I think that people who were born in northern rural areas are really more are luckier than people who were born in rural areas near Iraq, because they are completely different. And rural areas in north of Iran are really beautiful. There are a lot of trees, and the weather is great, awesome, and it is really better. And I think I feel pity. I feel pity for people who were born in dry rural areas. I think it is not fair. How do you look at this matter? Maybe some people even say that it is not fair that we were born in Iran. For example, we like to be born in the United States. What do you think about this matter? Is it fair or isn't?
I'm not agree with your opinion about this subject, but I think every place have their own beauties. So I myself love the people of the southern people uh,
Where?
in
The
compare with
southern?
I love the south
Southern.
southern people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I think maybe the people often maybe the people who live in a north have the better weather. I don't know the fertile soil or a lot of trees, but every place have their own beauties. We cannot compare these two places. It is my idea about this subject, and I think because I saw these people, the people who live in the north are try harder more than people who live in the southern area.
So you don't like hardworking people?
No. I said this is the character of the northern people,
Yeah,
not
well, you said that you
the
prefer the southern area.
because the people who live in the south, they are a lot. They have a big heart. They رفتار I forget the رفتار کردن
behavior
uh,
treat they treat
behavior.
others
Yes, they treat others
better.
like they think better, and they think all the people are their families. But I did not this atmosphere in a north. But there are a lot. The people who live in a north are absolutely good. But I like the people who live in a southern area.
Yeah, no problem. It is your taste. Each and everyone has her or his own taste. Thank you for sharing your nice ideas. Okay, Mehran, what do you think? Some people says that it is not fair to be born in rural areas, and for example, they say, why weren't we born in the better countries, or why weren't we born in best cities? How do you think about this question?
Uh, I think we can ask everything like that with wishes that I wish born another country, but in reality we are here now and we must deal with this situation. And I agree with Mohsen that the southern people are more warmer or have a big heart, and the northern people we don't see that attitude that other places have. But my grandmother was born in some area in Markazi province near you, and you're right. I go there and I see that the nature is very. They they don't have a beautiful nature, and drying things without any green area. It's the most problem that people have in there.
Yeah,
And it's
the lack of
not
water. They have
yes,
the
like
lack of water.
it's not fair for them. They are very poor, not not suitable for them. Not fair, and government and other states or other province didn't take attention to them. I don't know what to say more, but I wish to born in Germany. If
You,
if, if have if we have some choice, I wish to uh, born. I wish to was born in Germany because they have fantastic people. They through two wars and they are still top. Are very hardworking people.
have you ever been there?
No, no.
But how do you know? How do you know they are fantastic people?
Uh, because I studied history for 4 or 5 years. I
You
I
studied
devote
you
myself.
studied about their history for 5 years?
Yes,
Really?
yes. 5 years. 5 years. We have some forum in uh, internet, the nazicenter.com. Uh, we interested in Nazis and we learned German.
speak German?
No, we just translate, you know, just learned how to translate the passage of German. We don't have enough time to pronounce and work on pronunciation. We have radio and articles, but all of them are closed now because government shut it down and waste of time, you know, such a waste of time. But I love Germany and German people. I think they are tough.
Great. It seems
Yeah.
that you have a lot of information about them. I don't know exactly. Maybe, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, excuse me. We no one can say that some people are better than another. You know,
Uh-huh.
there are no different different there are no scale to weigh that these people to that people.
Everything is relative.
Yes, it's relative, but in my opinion, the history shows us that they do better than other nations.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Dear Russia,
Yes.
tonight, we could hear some other sounds from your side. For example, maybe you were tapping something on your table or you were doing something. Okay, it is not good.
No, I don't. I hear to you.
There, I don't know why, but there are some noises from your side. Okay, please fix that for the other nights. Thank you. And tell me about this question. Um, have you ever thought about being born in other countries? You have you ever liked to be there? Other countries?
No, I don't.
Uh,
I love Tehran.
uh-huh. You are satisfied that you were born in Tehran, and
Yes.
you are satisfied that
Yes.
you were born in Iran.
Yes.
Very good. So you like your country, you like your people. Very good. Is there anything that you want to add, dear Russia?
No, no,
Thank you, thank you,
no.
thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Mohsen, is there anything to add
About what?
about the topic about cities and villages? Do you want to come to a conclusion, or do you want to add any other point?
No, I don't have any idea about this.
Thank you very much. How about you, Mehran?
I just want to thank you. You work hard, and I see that, and I'm just can thank you a lot
I
for.
was what?
He's thanking you.
I just want to thank you
Thank you very much.
because you trying hard to gather us, and I
You're
see
welcome.
your yes, I see you trying very hard. Thank you, and I invite anyone that know they want to speak English to this
That's
group.
kind of
Uh,
you.
You,
Thank you.
you, you have my support. You have my support.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
So,
It's our
so,
pleasure, of course. That's kind of you. Thank you very much. Okay. I hope
you're
you
welcome.
have a really nice night. And, tomorrow night and Friday night, we won't be here. But I'm looking forward to meeting you on Saturday nights. Have a nice night.
Yes,
Thank
you
you. Have a
too.
nice
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you
Thank
then.
You're
you.
welcome, dear Russia.
Goodbye.
See you
Have a
then.
nice night. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.